Hello, my beautiful friends around the world. I hope you're doing as well as possible in those times and still seeing the bright side of life. Today I felt inspired by walking through this beautiful forest and just to share a little bit around the topic of polarity and diversity in the polarity. As I had a interesting comment on some post I did, and this brought me into that inspiration to maybe speak a little bit more about it. That someone wrote that he hopes and is waiting when finally evil will disappear from that world. And surely it is a question which many, especially in those times, even daily, maybe ask themselves. But what I want to point out is, till we are continuously seeing the world as something is good, something is beautiful, and something is dark, and something is evil, it's our creation. So it's still gonna be there, and we're still gonna see it in that way. Why? You're gonna say, but I'm praying, I'm doing all my work, I'm love, I'm sharing all I can. So it's not me who's creating that evil. But think about the simple flow of energy, which is wherever my attention goes to, and I'm sure most of you heard that or know about that, the energy, where my focus goes, the energy is following it. So if I see, if I hear, if I've been introduced with that there is something, let's say, imbalanced happening, dark happening, weird happening, evil happening, the moment I'm presented to it, it's still my own choice if I wish for my beautiful energy to give away a part of my energy into that creation, which just is there as a possibility, and that quantum field, in that reality we are living in, that there is as well a creation of diversity, of polarity, of darkness, etc. Do I want to as well feed this information, or am I able to actually not really, how to say that, in a way pay attention, but not just because I want to look away and close my eyes and say nothing is happening. No, but you're choosing that in your reality, in your thoughts, in your feelings, that you're choosing, that you're just sending out, I see the world together in oneness. I see that the birds can exist next to the humans. I see that, I don't know, my neighbor maybe is different in his belief system, but yet that he's not really disturbing my field, but I can accept him as he is, etc. So you understand now what I'm saying, that it isn't about denying the options of polarity. So there are options, good, bad, crazy, harmonious. That's all option in the whole field of creation, in our daily life, everywhere around us. But then we don't need to just accept all of them, that they're also all of them part of your reality. This is your free will. This is your consciousness state which is choosing. Is that really true? Am I really you could almost say, bind to all what been presented to me. Or I know I can choose. And even if it's presented to me, even if it's around me, close to me, I have the free choice, the free will, with my consciousness, seeing it not in the polarity state anymore, but in a higher consciousness state, which would then include the yellow, the white, the green, and its space in that higher field of consciousness for everything, and not just space. Suddenly, the judgment of the left, the right, the good, the evil, the bad dissolves. Why? Because with higher understanding, we understand the information behind it, and not seeing it that the world is attacking us, sending bad vibes to us, but sending possibilities to get inspired or to get more step more into the discernment, or to bring even more compassion. So everything what is then presented to us is then more like a gift to learn and to expand. So, are you ready? That's your choice. Because if you are not, then it's not the fault that there's still in that field of polarity something evil happening and something good, and you feel we're getting not out of it. But it's then more a choice of your own expansion. Do you want to still see it in that way? Or can you understand everything is in the bottom line or on the top of all, still coming from one source creation through many, many different channels, which are us, the humanity, who are then doing with it what they want. So this means I create maybe from a lower consciousness, then maybe it will come out more as something not harmonious for the whole field. Or am I using it and creating something more for the oneness field? Then of course you're creating from a higher consciousness state. So you see, it was always not about what's being presented as million options in the field, in the quantum field of creation, because we're here in that field where we can constantly create something out of that energetic field, quantum field. But what, which kind of state, in which kind of flavor, depends on our consciousness state. So do you want still to loop in that polarity field? Because there will be never a winner side, because this is then polarity, equal. No one is right here. Just we see it as maybe brighter or darker. Or I'm getting one step higher with my understanding, with my compassion, with my open heart, with my willingness to maybe open a bigger view into the whole what is happening, and suddenly maybe find that there's truth in everything. But it's more about that I find, oh, life is working for me, not against me. So all of these are options as gifts, opportunities to grow. Grow in my understanding, in my compassion, in my unconditional love, in my way that I can embrace all the diversities. And suddenly life changes, and there is no more one or another side, cruelty or this or that. Of course, you can now choose whatever you wish. I'm only presenting you a wider possibility of seeing, feeling, understanding things. Wish you a most amazing life journey on, and understand life was never against us in any possible way, but just there as a constant new discovery and expansion of self. Much love to all where you are, and be in your heart. There maybe you're gonna much more clearer see the bigger picture. All the best. Bye.